Hello everybody, welcome. So today we're going to go over the DirectTV Now initial review. I have had this for a couple of days now, and I just wanted to go through and give you my take on the service thus far. So with all of these reviews, I'm going to try to keep them very similar as much as possible, of course. And one of the things I want to do is, if they have a free device that is available, I would like to try to do that. So with DirectTV Now, they have you two options. If you go ahead and prepay for 1 month of service, you can get a Amazon Fire TV stick for free. Or if you prepay for 3 months, you can get an Apple TV. I believe that's a 4th gen 32 gig, something like that. So I chose the Fire TV stick, obviously, because it's only 1 month, and I don't really care that much about Apple devices, but that's neither here nor there. 1 month seemed a lot more sane for me, because 3 months is kind of really getting committed on that. I don't know how this is going to all turn out, and to be honest, I did not want to be throwing money out of the window. So with this one, I did choose that, but with that, you do have to prepay for the first month. You do get your 7-day free trial, but it is tacked on after your after your month that you've paid for. So for me, I got this around the 6th or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And so now I get my month that I paid for plus the 7 days. So my account will not renew until around the 14th of next month or something like that. So they do give you the full 7-day trial plus what you've paid for. And I'm sure the 3-month thing would be the same. You'd get your 3 months plus the 7 days. You can cancel at any time, and then they just let it ride all the way through until your bill date, and then they kill it. So that is nice. You know, if you find out you don't really like it, but, you know, you've already paid for it, you're kind of stuck. So they at least let you watch something. The devices that this works with is Amazon Fire TV and the TV stick, of course, because you can get that. The Apple TV, of course, because you could get that for free with prepaying for 3 months. It does work with iOS and Android devices. It works on the web, as long as you're not using Internet Explorer 11 on Windows 7. I don't know what it is about that combination, but it does not work. But if you're using Chrome or Firefox and anything like that, you should be fine. Me personally, I am using it on a Fire TV stick in both my living room and in our bedroom. One TV is a 1080p TV, the other one's only 720p. But with both of those going at the same time, because DirectTV Now does allow 2 concurrent streams, so you can watch 2 things on 2 totally different TVs, and you're fine. Doing that, it does not even get close to maxing out my bandwidth. I personally have Comcast Business Class, like 25 meg, which is actually a little bit less than what most residential class connections would be. My benefit is I get a lot better or a lot faster service if something were to happen, and I don't have a bandwidth limitation. With doing all of this stuff, that really comes in handy. But anyway, so with your typical residential connections, you should be more than fine. Doing even 2 1080p streams, it should be sufficient. Buffering is at a minimum. Really, the only thing that I've ran into, and I don't know if this is the device, because the device in the living room is a 1st gen Fire TV stick. It's a couple of years old now, and it's been through a lot. I've done a lot with it, trying to try different things. But I don't know if that call is the problem or if it is something with the service. So I'm going to switch out the Fire TV sticks and see. But the problem that I had was twice now I have had to actually log back into the service on the Fire TV stick, which is not as easy as you think. That is another negative. Whereas most of your streaming services, or pretty much anything streaming, is going to have to where you can go to the deal on the device, say as Roku or a Fire TV stick or whatever, and it'll give you a code. Then you go on your computer, you log into your account, you type in that code, it's linked, bam, you're done. DirectTV Now, not so much. Unfortunately, you do have to type out your username, which is your email address, and your password on the screen. And that is annoying because you have to use the on-screen keyboard. Unless you have a Fire TV stick and a Bluetooth keyboard, you could type it out that way. The quick and easy way that I found around it was actually to use the Fire TV remote app on my phone, and it allows you to type it out on the phone, which is a lot faster than trying to right, down, enter, right, left, up, down, all that junk. Just that really gets on my nerves. Especially if you are using a secure password, which means it's more than 8 characters and contains upper, lower, number, and special. It can be a pain. But anyway, so really, one thing is definitely its problem, the username and password having to log in like that and not using a code. I do have to fault it with that one as far as the asking for the username and password twice in the middle of a show. It would just die and go to that. Like I said, I don't know if that was the device or if it was the service. So yeah, I'll not count that one against it. But so far, I like what I see. Let me go through some of the channels. During the sign-up process, I was presented with a list of all of the channels. What I've done is just screenshotted all of those and created one long picture. And I will link that in the description below. It'll also be on our website, so you can actually look at it yourself. And this just breaks it down into the 4 different tiers that they have. They have the live a little, just right, go big, which is promo priced at $35 a month until the end of January the 9th of 2017. So if you're watching this January the 9th, you have very few hours to get this done. So if you want to try this one out, go do it now. If not, then, forget all this. And it's $60 a month. Yay. And then the Gotta Have It, which is everything they have for $70 a month. It gives you 60 plus live channels on Live Little, 80 plus Just Right, 100 plus Go Big, and 120 plus Gotta Have It. And they give you all kinds of different things here. But you basically get the idea. There's quite a few channels here, and I'm not going to go through them all because you can always click on the link in the description below and see for yourself. But you get the idea. There are quite a few channels here. If you have any questions or comments, hit us up in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. That really does help us. You can also help us out by sharing this video. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please, you just hit that little subscribe button. It really does help us. Helps us make more of these videos for you. It helps me to know that there's actually people watching this. And I know that y'all are out there watching it, so that's fine. But yeah, just hit that subscribe button. You can find us also on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Our website is frugal.tv. And until next time.